Welcome to Storytellers with a Message. This is where I share real stories about real people. I'm Lori Grant, and I'm committed to capturing the moments and lessons that shape our lives. Together, we'll explore stories that teach, inspire, and remind us that everyone has a story worth telling. Every now and then, my parents would pack us up and head east of San Diego to Cuyamaca, a mountainous region in eastern San Diego County, California, best known for Cuyamaca Rancho State Park. It was just about an hour from our house, though it always felt like we were escaping to a whole nother world. The drive itself was a slow climb into the mountains, leaving behind the hot summer streets of home for winding roads lined with pines and oaks. We'd pull into one of the campgrounds and settle in for a few hours. It was a rare treat for us. My parents were hardworking, and a free weekend or even a free day was something out of the ordinary. I can still picture them unfolding those old lawn chairs and sipping coffee from their thermos. They just sat there soaking in the quiet beauty of the mountains. For my brothers and me, sitting wasn't really an option. We were busy kids. We were eager to explore and see what we might discover. The air felt different up there. It was cooler and crisper, almost like it belonged to another season. The elevation difference between our house and the Cuyamaca Mountains was huge. It was over 4,100 feet. That climb didn't just change the view, it changed the temperature too. At home, we'd be running around in shorts and t-shirts, but once we reached the mountain, it was time to slip into some long sleeves and sometimes even bundle up, especially if the summer was giving way to fall. I remember the chill on my cheeks, the smell of the pine needles and the campfires. Those short visits felt like stepping into a different world, a world where time slowed down just enough for us to notice it. At some point, my brothers got interested in throwing rocks at trees. Not something that held my attention for very long. I wandered off and found a campfire grill that looked like it had been used earlier in the day. It was cold to the touch. I picked up a stick and poked at the ashes for a while. Down at the very bottom were a couple of tiny embers glowing a very faint red. Before I worry you, let me just say I wasn't a firebug, and I knew all about the fire danger in the California mountains. I wasn't doing anything unsafe. But I remember blowing gently on those tiny embers and watching the color shift. It was like they were waking up. So I gathered a few dry leaves and placed them on one of those embers. The glow grabbed onto the leaves as if asking for more fuel. So I did it again and again. Then I searched for other things, sticks, paper plates, and tiny pieces of discarded wood chips. I don't know how long I worked on it. But very slowly, I brought that extinguished fire back to life, a tiny little flame dancing in the cool mountain air. Well, I stood there for a while, watching that tiny flame flicker. It's funny how proud I was of myself that I had saved it. It wasn't a roaring fire, just enough to remind me that something I thought that was gone wasn't really gone at all. It only needed a little care and the right conditions to come back to life. That moment stuck with me. Life is full of things that feel like cold ashes. Dreams we've shelved, goals we've abandoned, relationships that seem faded. But sometimes, deep down, the ember is still there. It might not be the right season yet. It might need time, or patience, or a gentle breath to spark again. So here's my message. Sometimes the things that seem completely gone, like dreams or hopes or even goals you've set aside, still have a spark deep inside. All they need is a little attention, a little breath, and the patience to wait for the right moment to fuel them back to life. Don't give up on something just because it looks cold and lifeless. Sometimes the ember is still there. It's just waiting for the right time. And it's waiting for you to believe in it. And remember this, sometimes a spark dies and that's okay. Other times, it's not gone at all. It's just waiting for the timing to be right. If you still feel it, even faintly, It's there somewhere. Trust that when the moment comes, you'll know how to breathe life back into it. This has been Storytellers with a Message. If you enjoyed the show, please hit the subscribe button and leave a review on your favorite podcast app. It truly helps others find the podcast. And if you have a story to tell, I'd love to hear from you. You can email me at storytellerswithamessage@gmail.com. To explore my children's books or learn more about my work, visit www.lorigrant.com. Until next time, I'm Lori, wishing you joy and peace.